So here's my question about hustle tonight. Who had the story of hustle tonight?
If we're talking about Washington, that was me. There was one point where he made a really bad pass forward, and I remember me and Jesse both yelled, because we were on the second row, so we were yelling the entire game at him. And he just hustled forward and he won the ball back, which is exactly what you need to be doing if you play a bad pass like that. So big props to him for that one, for sure.
So we had the question of hustle, and then we had the question of whether or not giveaways in the front need to be doing that.
Well, Ake was brought up, and the thing sometimes with Ake is if the ball is not absolutely perfect on his foot, then he kind of gives up sometimes, and that's not very nice to see, He does put in some work sometimes, and I know his last game he had a lot of good touches, but this game it seemed like if it wasn't perfectly on his foot, he'd just give up and just kind of try to let the midfield handle it.
He spent half the game offside.
Yeah.
Spent half the game offside. Ricardo, what do you think about that?
He needs to hustle back. He needs to be ready for when they pass him the ball, but if the ball's going the opposite way, you don't have to do anything up there. Just get back a little bit and then get a head start to go back, give him a little bit of room so that you can be onside.
Get some pace.
Yeah, get some pace going, because I think that he's fast, but we haven't seen it yet.
I don't know about that.
I mean, anybody with pace would be fast. Anybody with pace would be fast.
As long as you're faster than the defense.
I just don't think he's that kind of player, though.
All right, so let's hear Duncan. Duncan, Duncan has a rebuttal to all of this, I think.
You didn't criticize Filippo Inzaghi for being offside all the time. He scored a million goals, and he didn't track back. And there's plenty of players who play up front and do track back. There's plenty of players who play up front and don't, and they go, yeah, I'm not going to run for that. There's no way I'm going to get it. They're still brilliant,
right.
And I think that maybe you should be able to have a team that accommodates all different styles like that. And I think that Loba, hopefully, as he develops, it's going to be 1-2, bang, I've scored, or 1-2, I've had a shot. That's it. That's all he's there for. He isn't there to mop up the midfield. He isn't going to be like Wayne Rooney dropping back in a defensive midfielder role when he can't get the ball. I just think and plus he's really young, so he's just told, right, you stay there. If the ball comes to you, try and get a shot off. That's it.
Yeah.
That's his role right now. That might change, but I just don't think that we should expect every single player on the pitch to do every single job that's a part of football. That's why you have a team. That's why you don't have McCarthy. You don't criticise McCarthy for not winning a load of headers. Because he's tiny.
He doesn't give them up. All right.
I mean, if we had some more maybe attacking mids,
yes,
that would help him out rather than having to send Zubac all the way back into the box.
Exactly.
I mean, that could help.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think we need more pace, up front. I think. Mukhtar's quick, but that's about it. That's all we've got really, pace-wise, up front. Yeah. And maybe if we had another one to come...
Leal when he's not injured.
Leal.
Yeah. Oh, Leal. You're right, Leal.
He might be pretty quick on crutches. Who knows?
And Mule's got some pace, but you need to point him in the right direction.
Yeah.
He'll just run.
I was going to say, I agree with you that that's not quite the type of player Loba is.
Yeah.
But this is the type of team that Gary Smith has built. And so we kind of need the forward players that can drop deep like Sapong does whenever he's on.
I suppose, but you can't Sapong is still pretty slow and has got a terrible touch sometimes.
Sapong, he goes back and gets it though. Or actually, he's on it. He's
he's got the turning circle
yes.
on oil tanker though.
Yeah. But the cool thing about him is that he's on the goalie or he's on the defense, so that they have to do something about him.
And I think that he's got a presence about him.
Yeah.
I think Loba might get there. I mean, Loba's really young. I don't criticising young players who are trying.
No, he needs to.
Give him another season. Let's see how he's doing at the end of the season, rather than criticising him at the start. Because we've invested a lot of money in him. We obviously think the world of him. Let's give him a few chances and let's back him up rather than
think
if he does let the ball go out when we think he could have got there, maybe he couldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he couldn't.
But
That is fair. He doesn't get a whole lot of chances. He got the start
Yeah.
tonight, and he did get a goal.
Yeah, yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
was gonna
exactly.
say. This
yeah.
is a perfect, game to go out there and try it out and give him that benefit of the doubt. You know?
Yeah, and I think,
we don't
you
want
know,
another Cadiz.
It isn't like yes, exactly.
Oh!
Nice.
And that is the end, friends. Oh.